Hello, Mrs. Dribblesworth. I'm Mike. You wanted to see me?
Yes, I need to have a few words with you, Michael, about Christianity. First, are you a Christian?
No.
Why aren't you a Christian?
Because it's a pile of dog shit.
Who told you that?
It is written in the Bible that some Jew called Jesus pissed off a lot of people and talked so much crap they had to nail him to a cross in the end just to shut him up. I used mine for toilet paper. I thought that was what it was for.
You must believe in Jesus as your savior. That kind of blasphemy will ensure you are sent to hell. You must change your life around. Now.
What if I don't want to?
Hell.
So apart from saying Jesus is my hero or whatever shit you call it, Savior, Messiah, Son of God, blah blah blah, what would I have to do?
Well, none of us are perfect. Not even me, and there is probably only a 99% chance I will go to heaven. But it does say in the Bible, in Matthew chapter 5, verses 28 to 30, that if your right eye causes you to stumble, gouge it out and throw it away. It is better for you to lose one part of your body than for your whole body to be thrown into hell.
Who's Matthew, for fuck's sake?
My goodness, did they not teach you anything at school?
Well, I remember this teacher who told me that if I didn't double underline the 8, he would mark my work wrong. My history teacher told me that I must shut my bloody god while he is talking, and instructed another pupil to fuck off out his classroom. In games I learned it was better to walk into town when nobody is looking than run on grass. I could go on. I know 2 + 2 = 4, and 1 divided by 0 equals error.
That is all very well. But what about religion? Religion and accepting Jesus as the Son of God is the most important thing you will ever learn.
Well, we had an RE teacher, but he didn't say anything much about Jesus, just that he was not supposed to favor one religion over another, and teach it generally. He also showed us his Dunlop trainer, hung up by the blackboard. Oh my bad. You can't call it blackboard anymore because it's politically incorrect. Well, nigger board then, yeah. Well anyway, he told one pupil not to look out of the window when he was talking, and when he glanced out of the window a second time, said to him, "You must have a death wish, boy." First lesson, our homework was to draw pictures of masks, like Halloween masks.
Good Lord.
He was a fat guy, with a beard, with a real temper on him, psychopathic, fat bastard, we used to call him.
In Mark chapter 9, verse 43, he states, "If your hand causes you to stumble, cut it off. It is better for you to enter life maimed than with 2 hands to go into hell, where the fire never goes out." In Mark chapter 9, verse 45, it states, "And if your foot causes you to stumble, cut it off. It is better for you to enter life crippled than to have 2 feet and be thrown into hell." In Matthew chapter 10, verse 28, he states, "Do not be afraid of those who kill the body, but cannot kill the soul. Rather, be afraid of the one who can destroy both soul and body in hell."
Matthew must have had so much cum up his ass that it started to flow from his mouth. How would he know this? Sounds like he is just making it up as he goes along, or someone else wrote it or something.
It's all true.
I have looked into a lot of this before dismissing it. There is so much brutality in the Old Testament. Jesus comes with a message of love, mercy and peace, while God in the Old Testament demands the destruction of his enemies, destroys cities and floods the earth. Is this even the same God?
Now you are just showing your ignorance. You don't question the Bible, Sonny. You read and obey, read and obey. That is all you have to do. You don't need to think for yourself. It is all laid out for you.
Tell me something. If it said in the Bible that you should fuck your uncle on demand, lick your father's ass before dinner, and swallow your mother's piss when she is too tired to go to the toilet, would you do it?
Of course. It doesn't say that though.
Fuck this conversation. Religion is good for slaves. It was just made up to control people. In olden days, when they believed the earth was flat, the sun went round the earth, heaven was up, hell was down. I can't believe you people still believe this nonsense. let alone live their pathetic lives by it. I am my own god, now fuck off, you stuck-up bitch.